Did I really just... Hey love, how are you? You best be doing good, because I'm doing good. If you're not doing good, we're not doing good. Like, girl, baby love, you gotta figure out what's going on, why you ain't doing good. Because we need to both be thriving here together. Can't be thriving by myself. That's not fun. Period! I want to make videos that make me happy and that are things that I'm genuinely interested in. And anyone that knows me knows I'm just interested in anything like really artsy. So like whether it's makeup or painting, that kind of thing. I'm just interested in that kind of stuff. But I think I want to do kind of almost like a series, but not exactly a series, you know, just something that I know I can keep up with. So, but we're going to start a project. We are going to start a project about what is, it's not about anything. We're going to start a project together. We're going to start and finish a project because I feel like having to film it and forcing myself to have like a deadline and like a time and a day when I want to post it forces me to actually get things done. We're going to do a sewing project, and it's not going to be your average sewing project. It's going to be me struggling and figuring out how to do something and make something that I've wanted to make for a minute. I just don't know how to be very honest. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. You, me, and my sewing machine and my seam ripper are going to figure it out together. But we, as a collective, are going to figure it out. So the project is gonna be making a flannel, but like a flannel that's kind of like half one color or one like design or whatever and half something else. I'll like pop up some pictures and put some stuff showing you guys what I'm talking about. But like I think I want kind of like a half and half kind of vibe. I'm just kind of into that stuff. And then I also want it to be oversized, which creates its own set of challenges. But if you're interested to see how this video goes and how this little series goes, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, obviously. You also could turn on those post notifications to get notified every time that I post. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. Only if you're feeling it. So let's get into it. All right, so we're back. We're here to live a life. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I got this flannel, which I already started ripping apart, as you can see, from, I thrifted it. I didn't buy it. I did buy it.
Are you sure about that?
But I thrifted it. It was like $2. And it's somewhat oversized, but I think I still might go bigger than this. And I think I'm gonna kind of go based off of the different seams that are in this. So I'm just gonna take this apart and I will come back once I've taken it apart. I'm here, barely. So after 85 years of digging and Google searching, because I don't want to pay for a pattern, and I also don't feel like ripping apart that flannel. It's a whole lot of, and it's frustrating, and I'm hungry, so then I'm like hangry because I had to rip it apart, but we found a solution. So I found kind of almost a tutorial. I just kind of have to, you know, be precise. It's not exactly a flannel, but it's like a worker's jacket and has the right idea. So this is what it looks like. It has like the right idea minus all the pockets, but like that's easy to take off pockets. And then obviously you can make it bigger if you want to. And then I have a bunch of different like things that are similar to it. like similar to flannels, and then also people who did like flannel tutorials and stuff that I can look at for reference. So I'm gonna eat and then get to work on this.
Later that night.
This is Miss Rosa. We love her. She's beautiful. She's thick. She is curvy. Curvy, that's... Yeah. Alright, so these are my two fabrics. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I mean, like, Miss Rosa looks kind of dark, but Miss Rosa's purple. Oh, you can see down here. Miss Rosa's purple, this is black.
What did he say?
So this is like a black linen, super comfy, super soft, like not super stretchy, which is good because it's annoying to sew like really stretchy fabrics. And then we have like this white, black, and like beige, I guess you could call it. We'll bring her close to you. Oh no! This white, black, and like beige flannel. Okay, so I'm thinking kind of like, this isn't it. Like, this is very like abstract, very like avant-garde. Not the vibe, but you know. But I'm thinking very like half and half, like very half and half. Like I'm sure you guys have seen like the flannels and like shirts that are like reconstructed with like different pieces of it being like reconstructed. But I think I really just went half and half because I feel like it's the easier way of doing it. Plus, I don't want to spend forever doing this, to be honest. I have 3, why can't I think of the unit? 3 feet? 3, 4, 5? It's like 3 or 4 feet of fabric. So I should have enough. Big bags busting out the bendy bed. Take a So I'm here. So we are going to get started. But I'm gonna set you guys up so I can sit on the floor so I have the most amount of space, and I will kind of tell you guys my game plan for what I plan on doing. So let's go. So welcome to my floor. I grabbed a few things that I think I will need to start with. I have my laptop, dress room's over there, but I have the material and my measuring tape, my shears and my pinking shears, and then just some tailor's chalk to mark stuff or whatever. All right, so the blog / website I'm gonna be crediting for this is The Thread. They have a lot of good stuff up there, and then just some like miscellaneous Pinterest sites and stuff. All right, so the first thing I'm actually going to start with is the pockets, because I feel like you kind of get into things with because I need to, I think, plan it out a little bit better in my head how to make this actual shirt. But I can make some pockets. Pockets are fun. Pockets are great. So let's make some flippin' pockets, guys. That was so anticlimactic. All right, so I have the basic template of a pocket from that flannel that I was showing you guys earlier that I was going to take apart, but I just cut the pocket off of it. Like literally it's still a pocket, but we're not gonna do like a 2 fabric kind of thing. It's not how pockets work. So we're just here for the shape because I like the shape instead of like a squared shape, which is not really live. These are like, it has like the rounded edges. So I'm going to kind of cut out just a piece of this fabric in like a big enough square so I don't have to deal with the whole thing being out. All right, so I have the piece of pocket from the flannel, and then I have the two pieces of fabric that I cut out like little squares, the flannel and the black. So I'm basically just going to do an outline of this a little bit bigger so I can have a little bit of space for some seam allowance for when I start sewing it over and making sure the edges aren't exposed. Well, enjoy me cutting this out in a time lapse and stuff.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Gohan's muscles erupt with his newly bridled power, and Cell sends his children to test them.